into my muffins singing. Oh, they smell so good. Hello and welcome to this week's YouTube video. I have quite a few updates and I feel like we're gonna be more of chatting and getting to just catch up on everything, but I wanted to start it out because I stopped at Trader Joe's and I have not baked any fall like fun things other than making my pumpkin syrup. So I'm gonna get a refill to make more of my pumpkin syrup for my coffee because I've been out for a while, which is just sad. And then I also wanted to see what baked goods they have, not only for myself, but I wanted to make some for my friends who have been through a lot, which I'm going to go through in this video. But yeah, I felt like let's keep the fun fall vibes going, and Trader Joe's fall always knows where to hit. Also, I want to get some flowers and just fun stuff like that, so I figured this is where we would start things off, and let's go. Back with the important things, flowers. And these are the finished arrangements. I'm not sure if they're my finest work, but we're gonna deal with them. I've already shown this on another vlog, but I'll put a screenshot of the recipe because I wanna get my little pumpkin pie syrup going so I can have an afternoon iced coffee. But it's very easy. It's just, I think it's a ½ cup brown sugar. Whenever I make things at home, especially baked goods, I realize how much sugar is in everything and why they're so tasty. Then you do a 1/4 cup of this baby food looking pumpkin puree, 3/4 cup water, 1, 2, 3, and a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. I'm just gonna whisk it to get it all mixed together, and then you're basically heating it up to cook it, melt all of those ingredients, and that's it. So super easy. The fall baking I decided on today is this pumpkin bread and muffin baking mix. So I've never tried this one from Trader Joe's. It's their gluten-free, but whoa. Instead of Trader Joe's like normal, it says Baker Joseph's. Is that like a different brand? Anyway, I'm excited to try this one out. I did the gluten-free one because I want my friend Rachel to be able to have them as well, and she has celiac, so I usually try to do my baked goods gluten-free because she literally loves baked goods. And I got chocolate chips out because I actually don't ever want to have a muffin without a chocolate chip. They shouldn't exist, so I got those to put into there. This one seems pretty easily. We just do a cup of water, ½ cup of oil, and 2 eggs and mix it all together. Will you go get those muffin things? I sent Josh to the store to get little muffin tin covers.
Sure, but where are the keys?
I don't know why, but I always am out of those little muffin liners, and I swear we had some in here, and I can't find them anywhere. Who knows? I was looking back at a video from me last year, and I had the most pretty nails. I haven't gotten my nails done in a while because I've been doing just like press-on ones, and that's fine, but I do miss when I always had like beautiful nails. I just hate sitting at the salon to get them done. ½ cup of oil. I think I like baking so much in the fall because there's not a lot of things we can do in Florida that make us feel like it's fall time, and I always want like colder weather or changing leaves, and you can't have any of that, so that is fine. There's a lot of pros. But because of that, I think I get into like this fall baking mood that I just want to have the AC down a lot in my house, and I want to make all these little goodies to share with friends. Especially being a coffee drinker, having a sweet treat to go with your coffee in the afternoon is like an unmatched feeling. I used to be able, when I was younger, to crack an egg with one hand, and then I lost that skill somewhere along the way because I've been trying to do it since. And for some reason, I always get shells in there, so that I just stopped trying. Shoot, I forgot to preheat the oven. What I've heard about this mix is that it's not as sweet and it kind of smells like that. So I think the chocolate's gonna add a very nice little pop of sweetness. So time to get these bad boys in there. Maybe I went a little overboard. While I wait for the oven to preheat, my little coffee syrup is done, so we're gonna pour it into these jars. I got these off of Amazon, but they're just so cute and eclectic that I love to put my syrup in there. The pumpkin one does a lot better than the blueberry because the blueberry had a lot of little chunks in it. But if this made enough, then I wanna give some to, it didn't. Well, that made enough for 1 jar. But I filled that to the brim, so I'm gonna have to use this in my coffee this afternoon before I can put the little cork in it. Now we are ready to get cracking. I need to keep these in a notable place in my pantry because I'm gonna have leftover ones and I don't wanna have to go to the store the next time I need to make a muffin. I've been watching Dancing with the Stars this season and it is so good. I used to watch it when I was younger with my Grammy and I would get a notebook out and rate each of the dances like I was a judge. So it does give me a lot of nostalgia, but I haven't watched the recent seasons and then I was seeing everybody talk about it on TikTok, so I was like, let me give it a chance. And it's just so much fun. Speaking of TV shows and watching things, I feel like everyone's been talking about the Netflix one, Nobody Wants This, and comparing it to like a really cute romance novel. So that is all of the vibes that I need. But the thing is that Josh and I watch all of our shows together. So usually I have to convince him to watch any show that I've been wanting to watch. And like in the fall, I love Gilmore Girls, and he's watched that with me before and is like, I'm so sorry, I'm glad that you love this, but I'm so bored. And you know, I can't blame him because I do feel like it is that calm, not much going on show. And it's kind of like my background one that I put on when I want to scroll on Pinterest or like not really pay attention. But we just finished The Perfect Couple on Netflix and I do love a good mystery one and I did not guess where it was going. I kind of like something where it's a mystery and everybody seems a little bit suspicious. That's usually the makings of like a good novel or a good TV show, and I feel like they executed that. So it was only 8 episodes, but it was cute. We haven't really been invested in a long show in a while, and we are show people. There's nothing better than when you find a really good show and it has a lot of seasons and you just know what you're watching every night. Like, that's a good feeling. These are looking and smelling very good, so I'm gonna pop them in. I'm actually so excited because I haven't had my pumpkin syrup in a long time. I'm gonna put that in first, then mix in the espresso. That smells so good. I'm actually doing a different order today. And then oat milk on top. I've been testing out the Ninja, like you can see it behind me. We've used the Breville now for a few months and love that, but you definitely have to have like the want to be a coffee chemist, and Josh has definitely mastered a lot of that. He makes most of my espresso shots, but the Ninja has been so nice for like frothing the milk and for like a beginner friendly. I like using it a lot because it's a little bit more simple. So I'm not sure yet which would win in my mind. I feel like they feel like different machines. So it's more of what you're looking for if you want to be like full barista mode, or if you want to be yes barista, but also beginner friendly and you're not gonna mess up a bunch of drinks in the process. This is why I usually do a bigger cup because the stirring of it is quite difficult. And we have to address the elephant in the room, and it's that I have my Invisalign in, so I need to take these out before I can even do a taste test. That is so good. Wow. We are back, baby. We are back. I wanted to get some fresh air while the muffins finished cooking and to just enjoy my coffee. But like I just mentioned, I got the Invisalign in, and you can't really see it, but there are these little attachments on my teeth. You can see it more when I have the trays put in, but I called them clear braces on my TikTok, and then a bunch of people were like, those aren't clear braces, they're retainers, or they're Invisalign, but it's not the brand of Invisalign, so I don't really know what to call them. I feel like they're clear braces, but again, call them what you will. It's been 1 week of doing it, and when I put in the new trays, my teeth hurt. So I hope it's gonna be like a 6-month process. It's definitely made me faster at drinking my coffee, and oh, it's starting to rain. It's made me faster at drinking my coffee, and I don't snack throughout the day. because you have to take them out and clean your teeth in between. So it's definitely been an adjustment, and I can keep you guys updated on that process, because I know as an adult trying to like fix teeth is always a difficult thing. But my bottom teeth right there, as you can see, they're overcrowded, and then these teeth are kind of set farther back, so it was making like cavities easier in my mouth, and just wanting to have like a full room for my teeth to not like crowd all together. So that's why I did that. But this video as a whole is probably going to be a shorter one. I still wanted to be able to post this week and like kind of give you an update on where life is at. If you follow me on Instagram or on TikTok, I've talked about it a little bit over there. But basically, Hurricane Helene, as most of us know if we're online, came through and really hit Florida. It mostly hit northern Florida and has devastation there and everything, but we were in a mandatory evacuation zone. So I've learned to take those very seriously. We evacuated when it happened and didn't really know what we would come back to. We came back on, I think Thursday the storm hit. We came back on a Friday, and we're very fortunate to find that our home was okay, and that was not the case for a lot of close people in our lives. So it has been a very rough week, and like I said, I've talked about it a little bit more on TikTok, but we have been helping friends who genuinely lost everything, and it is just so much damage. We didn't even get hit. It was the storm surge, and homes were 6 feet underwater, 5 feet underwater, like refrigerators tipped over, every belonging gone. Very, very, very sad. So that has happened here and has hit very close to home for so many close people in my life that we've been, very busy with helping and trying to do everything that we can. Not to mention the housing crisis and rental people raising their prices so that people who go through this who need a home have to pay that, which is just another issue altogether. But not only that, but my home in North Carolina has seen crazy devastation. Luckily it wasn't where my parents were, but in the western North Carolina, so like Asheville area. Horrifying. The videos I've seen there are absolutely horrifying, where dams broke and rivers broke out, and watching videos, it will make me emotional because I just cannot even imagine what these people are going through, what family members who can't get into contact with their family are going through, like thing after thing. I have left some resources that are linked in my Instagram bio, but if you guys know of any other and good organizations to promote, please leave them in the comments and I can try to put them in the description box. But I feel like even talking about this, it's like finding the right words to say of everything. I don't know. So I'm a little bit, been emotional, been at a loss for words, feeling blessed on the one hand of the safety of people, but heartbroken for so many situations and so many people close to us. So anyway, that is kind of the update of where I've been at on more of a silly side of my teeth and just things like that. And then obviously a much heavier topic. But I wanted to make some muffins today and have a little sweet treat and be able to give them to some friends and everything, make coffees for people, and kind of do any even small or big thing to bring a little light on the situation. But I love you guys. I'm so sorry if you were impacted by any of this happening, or had people or loved ones, or you're just seeing it too. But good reminder to be kind. You never know what people are going through or what they have been through, and yeah, we just could all give a little bit more kindness and love. I walked back into my muffins singing. Oh, they smell so good. Okay, while I already have my Invisalign out, I need to try a muffin. Usually with muffins, and I got this from Greta, I like to put butter on them too because it just makes it even better. But these are still warm and I feel like they're gonna suffice. Wow. Josh, these are phenomenal. The chocolate chips in it is everything. I keep dropping. But that's how the muffins make me feel. Okay. Now time to put these bad boys back in. Like I said, the taking them out for eating and drinking is the worst. I usually just rinse them, and then I have this case with me everywhere. But this is my first day with this set in, so it's tighter than the last ones, and my teeth have been in pain all day. I might need to take a break. If you have done this before, does it get easier when you're changing your trays each week, or is every Monday going to be really tough? It's like every time I take them out and then I put them back in, my teeth are in pain.